y'all, good morning. So I guess you could say I woke up on bullshit today because I am on bullshit today. So as you read by the title, me and my best friend fell out. Because she did some dumb shit. I ain't do nothing to that girl. But so I did make a video before this, very civilized and shit, like very, like, I'll put a clip in of me saying this whole thing before. Very nice, very civilized, very nice and genuine, you know. But we're really gonna get into how I really feel because the bitch is still playing. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm just irritated and disappointed, very disappointed. And I slept on this, y'all. I slept on this, woke up, and was still cool till just now. So we're really gonna talk about this. So let's talk about it. We're gonna call her K, and we're gonna call her city City C, and we're gonna call my city City B. So before Christmas, I call K. I asked K, hey, can K go half with my man on a present just because I know Kay would want to buy me a present. And I asked for some very expensive presents for Christmas. We're going to talk about the one they got me specifically was the extra muse camera, which was $490. He says that's fine, gets my man's number, talks to my man about it. Kay does not have money that day, so Kay cannot go half in that day on the gift. Neither does Kay have the money to pay later all together. Kay can only pay $100 on 2 separate Fridays. So my man buys the gift by himself on that day. All $490 he pays for. They agreed that Kay would send him money that Friday and the next Friday. So that Friday, Kay sends him that money. Kay sends him $100. Mind you, Kay was supposed to go half. Kay's only putting in $200 for the gift. The gift was $490. So Kay can't even go half. But she said, hey, I'll put $200 in. He said, that's okay. My man doesn't care. My man would have bought me the gift with or without her. I just thought it would be a good idea for them to go half on it because I know Kay would want to buy me a gift and my man would want to buy me a gift. The day that me and Kay are talking about the gift that I want, Kay tells me she wants lashes as a gift. So I have lashes in my house. I'll show y'all. I have lashes everywhere. I don't have to put no money aside for Kay. I have lashes everywhere because I work with TikTok Shop, okay? So I put no money aside for Kay. I put no money aside for Kay. I guess Kay's very sad about that because there was no reason for me to. She wanted lashes. Fast forward, Kay and my man have already made their agreement and they have already bought the gift. Kay has at this point already put $100 into the gift. Kay asked me a couple days before Christmas, instead of getting her lashes, gets her a perfume that's $109 or something. I said, okay, cool. I'll get you a perfume for Christmas. Left it at that. Mind you, also recap. Before Kay asked for that, we had a conversation where I told her that I would not be coming down to City C for Christmas because me and my man's car brakes are messed up right now. And I'm not putting my son in that car. So I told Kay she could ride down here with my family if she wanted to come to see me for Christmas. She never said she was going to do that. They never agreed to that. And my family never said they were going to come down here all the way. So everybody knew, including Kay, should have known. She should have used her brain, her noggin, and known that Milani wasn't coming down to City C on Christmas. No, I never told her I was going to give her her gift on Christmas. When she asked me for the gift, Milani was already broke because she had already spent all her Christmas money because she had to buy her man something, her baby something, her man's grandma something, her man's cousin stuff, her dad, her mom, her stepmom, and her sibling stuff. So Milani was already broke. And I find that funny because Kay makes it seem like since I was broke, I'm just this broke ass bitch. She knows I'm not this broke ass bitch. And she knows I'm only broke because I just spent all my money on Christmas shit. That don't make sense. How you trying to make somebody seem broke when Christmas was around the corner and bitches just thought they ain't getting that for Christmas? Kay wasn't getting that present. Even if I ordered it that day, the day that she asked, it wouldn't have been in before Christmas. So she should have used her brain and knew she wasn't getting no present specifically on Christmas. The same way everybody else did. Every one of my family members knew, Melania not coming down for Christmas. We're not going to get our gifts that day. We're going to get our gifts whenever we see her. Like it is every year. Kay knows this. Every other year, she's never had a problem. But every other year, she's had people giving her gifts. This year, she had a shit Christmas. This year, nobody got her shit. And that's why she acted the way she acted, because she was jealous. Every time she would say something, and she got her man all this, she got all this stuff. Yes, I did. Bitch, because my life is good. I'm chilling where I'm standing at right now. You're not. You're going through it. And that's okay. But you don't take that shit out on me. Yeah, so she ain't getting up for Christmas this year. That's what's making her feel the type of way. Because if she got something for Christmas, she wouldn't be worried about when she's getting a present because she's never done this before. Last year, she ain't do this. The year before that, she ain't do this. The year before that, she ain't do this. There's also been plenty of times where I have bought her presents and she has never got me shit. Back when I was a sophomore, I used to buy people gifts all the time that were my friends. But none of them gave me that same energy in return. So I stopped doing that. The bitch ain't never had to worry about me with a gift. And she doing all this over a gift. Y'all, I tried to calm her down and some more shit. Like, I tried to calm her down because she started crying on the phone, talking about, I love you so much. I love you. Bitches just be in your face lying, trying to get sympathy. because that bitch did not love me. I felt bad when she was doing it, and I tried to calm her down, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, when she asked me for the perfume, I could not get it for her right then and there because I didn't even have the money. And TikTok doesn't give you money on the weekends, so by the time I took my money out, which was on Friday, which was 2 days ago, my money will not be here till Monday because TikTok doesn't send money over the weekends. Friday come. It's the day that she's supposed to pay my man. My man reminds me, hey, your best friend's supposed to pay me today. Of course, I'm going to text my best friend for my man because why would my man text my best friend asking for money? I text her like I did the Friday before because I did this the first time. Texted her and said, hey, remember you got to pay my man today. She did it the first time, no problems. She paid her first little $100. Finally put it. I text her again. She not answering my calls. So I actually have receipts. So now it's time to pull up the... We could start at Christmas. So at Christmas, I was supposed to call my best friend, and instead of calling my best friend, I accidentally called my sister. So I forgot I was supposed to call my best friend, but she texted me saying Merry Christmas at 1:28. And as soon as she texted me, I called her, told her, hey, thank you for my gift that you helped my man with. I love you so much. Da 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 da. I was showing her my gifts, showing her my man's gifts, and then telling her thank you and shit for what she got me. Being very appreciative and some more shit. Mind you, she didn't even put the whole 200 in at this point. At this point, my man did get the gift. So I called her and told her Merry Christmas and all that. We was cool when we got off the phone. The next day, so Friday, Christmas is on a Thursday. The next day, Friday, I text her because it was the day that she was supposed to pay my man. My man reminded me, hey, your best friend's supposed to pay me today. And I feel like she needs to pay him because if she don't, that's a bad look on me. That's my friend. Like if my man's friend was supposed to pay me some money and they don't do it, that's a bad look on you because why is your friend acting like that? I text her nicely, say, yo, don't forget about my $100 for a sign. Thank you again for the camera. Being very nice, very polite, very appreciative. She says, okay, and did you get my perfume or no? And you're welcome. When she sent that text message, I didn't see it. That day, I was knocked the fuck out. Like I told you, I did not sleep during Christmas. That Friday, I was knocked the fuck out. I think I slept till around 5 o'clock. Like, I didn't sleep all day on Christmas and barely the day before. Like, I was knocked out that whole day. And we didn't have a meeting. I was gone. So I tried to call her twice. And she texted me, yo, she ain't answered, so she texted me, yo. And then I texted her back when I woke up, that, hey, no, I haven't. I was going to send you the money because I don't know how I would get it to you, but how would I send you the money to you? And I was going to show you my hair. I had did this blue wig. I was going to show her my hair like I usually do. And I was thinking about it. Well, since I'm not going to be in City C no time soon, maybe I could just send her the money since I haven't bought the gift yet. So that's what I was asking her. Can I send you the money instead so you can get the gift faster? So I guess that ticked her off and she felt some type of way because I didn't communicate to her that I wasn't going to have her the gift by Christmas, which if she would have used her bird brain, she would have knew Melania is not going to have that gift by Christmas because I asked for it too late and she never said she was coming down to City C for Christmas. I didn't know she was moving slow like this. If I did, I would have told her detail by detail what was going on so she didn't act the way she did. She didn't text back that Friday at all or call back because I called her a couple times. So the next day, I text her again, ask about my man's money, because you owe him money, bitch. You don't give him money, so give him his money. This has nothing to do with me and you. You and him came up with an agreement. People don't play about their money. Like, what if my nigga was really crazy about his money? Like, you tripping. And she texted me this whole paragraph. Y'all can read it, because I don't feel like reading that bullshit. Basically saying, why would Kay send him $100 when I'm going to send her $100 anyways? Mind y'all, she owes him $100 for the camera. That was their agreement. That has nothing to do with me. That's their little circle right here. Me and her little circle right here is... I'm going to pay for her perfume. So the bitch is just being petty at this point. So it's really annoying me because I'm just like, girl, you're doing too much. Like, let's just get on with it. Give him the $100. Like, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. Like, where did all this animosity come from this quick? And this is random. Now, also, mind y'all, she has been hanging around with a new group of girls. She's the type of person that when she finds new friends, she acts different. So I'm not surprised right now. I'm very confused, but I'm not surprised that, like, if she was to act weird because she's done this before. I told her I didn't have the money to get your gift. You know I'm not working. Mind y'all, I'm not working. I'm on maternity leave. I just had a fucking baby 4 months ago. I still have my job. I can go back whenever I want to. I have the luxury of being able to be at home because my man works and I get my money from TikTok and shit. So I'm doing my content shit on my content shit, getting hella money from my content shit. He's at work. I get to be at home with my kid and don't got to go back to my regular job. Bitches got jobs, but I guess she think I don't got a job. So since I'm not actually at work, it's irrelevant. But the whole time, she just lost one of her jobs. One of the ones my stepmom gave her. My stepmom put her onto a job. And Kay lost it. And it was a good job. A good paying job. And Kay lost it. I told her I didn't have the money to get her gift because, mind y'all, Christmas just passed. It's broke. You asked for it too late. In this paragraph, you can see I'm telling her I was still getting the present, but I just will have to give it to you whenever I got it to you, but I thought it would be faster if I just sent you the money instead and you got it yourself. And she says, yo, you can't be serious. I'm being selfish, my nigga. You didn't have no type of communication. What the fuck are we talking about? And I'm confused because I'm like, what I had to communicate about? Like, you knew that you were going to get a gift. like you do any other year. I've never told you what day you're going to get the gift. I've been living in City B for 2 years now. Last year, she didn't know what day I was coming down there. She didn't know when she was going to get her gifts last year, but she still got them and never complained. But she also got gifts from other people last year, so it makes sense. She didn't get shit from nobody this year, so she's in her feelings. And her nigga ain't together right now because of the situation that they went through. I ain't gonna talk too much on that because I ain't petty and I ain't that type of person. But if you stay in City C, you know what happened with them for the most part. So that's why she's also upset, because her man got into it. Something happened, and now they're not together. So she lost her man. I think one of her friends died around this time. Lost the job, and ain't getting nothing for Christmas. She probably don't have the money to give up. She needs her $100, but I feel like all she could have said was, hey, I don't got it, so can I just give it to y'all another time? Or, hey, I don't got it. Because my man would have been perfectly fine with some communication, what she's saying that I didn't give her. Because he don't need the money. But it's the principle of the situation that you're supposed to give him money. And then if y'all read right here, it's just me saying that she's acting weird and that she's blowing me because what the fuck is going on? And then she's telling me I'm not taking no accountability. Nigga, I didn't do nothing wrong. Mind y'all, when you have a best friend, you're supposed to come at them like, hey, I feel some type of way because da-da-da-da. Instead, she the type of bitch to cut herself off and just act like everything's weird. Like, she'll just go acting weird right off bat without saying a word. Like, y'all seeing the text messages and how she went from happy and all that to just regular. And mind y'all, there's calls between those text messages, so I didn't just leave her on deliver. I called her after some of those text messages and we talked. Like, bitch, you flying off the handle. You didn't even talk to me about what was wrong first before you got too emotional. And I'm confused because I'm like, what reason would I have to be odd to you? I don't even live in her city. Like, I don't have no reason to feel any kind of animosity towards her. Kay and my sister are my only two friends. Why do I have to be mean to either one of y'all or be weird to either one of y'all? So here's some more messages. Y'all see them. Basically talking about, and in this text message, I was basically telling her the difference between me and you and my man is you and my man came up with an agreement over here. Me and you got whatever we got going on over here. What y'all had going on and you owing him money has nothing to do with me. The same way that me buying your perfume and shit has nothing to do with him. So you're not standing on principle. You don't have a good character. And because she keeps trying to talk about my character, if we're really looking at these messages, let's look at your character and how you act off your emotions. Because this ain't even the worst part, y'all. We're not even there yet. This might have to be 2 parts in the video. So I'm thinking we're miscommunicating. So I'm like, girl, if you don't want to call and talk about this conversation, then this conversation over. Because maybe we miscommunicating. Because I'm trying to figure this shit out. She said conversation over then. I don't have the money. Yo, tell that cheap ass nigga send me my shit back. Not gonna lie, I'm cool. Stop talking to me, Lonnie. It's over with. And I get mad because don't be talking about my nigga because he's not cheap. He don't need your money. It's the principle of the situation, bitch. You don't have the $100 to give. So that's why you can't give him the money. And I'm not saying you don't got $100. She got $100. She wanted to prove to me and show me that she had $100. That's all she had. But that's why she needed, because that's all she had. I never said that you didn't have the $100. I said you don't got the $100 to give. That's okay. People go through shit. Like, why are you? It's not that embarrassing as you think it is. I call her a cheap bitch. Fuck, because don't talk about my nigga like that. He ain't talking about you. He ain't sitting here calling you a cheap ass bitch. You the one that said $100. He's sitting here just wanting his money. I said, I don't know where all this animosity is coming from. And I said, you really gonna do this again? I'm gonna put the text messages right here, but I'm gonna just explain it because the conversation don't make no sense. So basically, 2 years ago, I got 2 charges for assault. She set up the meeting. We basically set somebody up and the people got hurt. She set up the meeting. She helped me set up the meeting. She was my accomplice. I was the only one who got in trouble. She didn't help with nothing like that. Like, and I'm not saying for her to tell herself at all. I didn't want her in trouble. But when I did get in trouble, I got moved to a whole nother state. I got moved when my grandparents were in Vancouver. She did not call me. She did not check on me. She went back to school the next day with her hair done like nothing happened. And mind you, the next day, the people tried to stab me. That's why I got moved to a whole nother state, is because my dad feared for my safety, whatever. Next day, she's at school with her hair done, looking cute and shit. And I felt some type of way because she's doing all that. And she was a part of everything I did. Every little step, she was on the phone with me the whole time the people was getting, the whole time everybody was getting hurt, she was on the phone with me. The whole time the meeting was set up, she was on the phone with me. Everything that happened, she was on the phone with me. I had just moved in back with my parents from her house. I stayed with her for a little bit because me and my parents got into it. She knew everything. And I'm not saying to get herself in trouble at all. It was a whole big transition for me, and she didn't give a fuck about me. And what topped it off, what made me mad and made me stop being her friends 2 years ago, was she was still posting the people who tried to hurt me on Instagram posts because she was scared of them. Because she didn't want to stop being their friends because of me, because she was scared of them. Okay, bitch, be scared. But I still would have cut people off for her. And I have proof behind that. Because there was a girl that I was friends with. We're going to call her Lay.